Hi, Stitchers.
Hi, I'm Keisha.
I'm Laura. Welcome to the Pattern Queens, episode 151. Today is Sunday, June 30th, and this is a channel about cross stitch.
And friendship and rambles and lots of shenanigans. And I didn't tell you, Laura, but your hair looks great.
Thank you. Um, I have been working on I quit one med because I knew it was affecting my hair, and so now I suddenly have a lot of hair and I have to figure out what to do with it all again.
Well, it's looking good.
Thank you. So now that you've had a little talk about my hair, welcome to our video. I'm going to tell you that my background is crazy because I am one half of the Black Needle Society, and we are getting a lot of things in to get ready to pack a big box and
I've got a
another
baby
box
basket.
right after that. You have a baby bassinet. That's funny.
That's what I got going on. That's my life.
So, yeah. Anyway, welcome to our video. If you're new here, obviously things are not smooth sailing the whole time. If you're coming back, we know you enjoy that it's not smooth sailing the whole
You like a
time.
rocky boat.
It is. It's kind of crazy. So, do you want to tell us what you've been up to?
Well, not a whole lot. It's just been work. It's been baby. Baby turns 3 months old next week. Toddler turns 4 in a couple of weeks, 2 weeks to be exact. That's crazy. I think he's just a kid now. I don't even know how long you can call them toddlers.
In another year, he'll be a kindergartner.
We don't want to talk about it. That's my little baby. No, he's great. Um, we did the Camp Black Needle like kind of meet and greet chat last night, and that was fun to just sit and meet people who are going to the in-person retreat at the just like a month away. So
I
I'm
believe
really
we've
excited
had a
about
lot of new people come to that chat too.
yeah. Yeah, it was really fun just to kind of see people and meet them, and I'm really excited for the in-person retreat this year. So that's basically what's new with me. What's new with you?
Well, we went for haircuts this week. We surprised Katie, Bree and I surprised Katie and took her and we got her hair turned blue.
Ooh.
And it's really pretty. And Katie and
Mhm.
I went to dinner theater on Friday night. We saw Squabbles, and Donnie Most was the star who was Ralph Malph from Happy Days.
Oh,
And
fun.
they always let the star give a little talk at the end, and he was so cute. He told some stories and things.
Mhm.
And at the end, he said, I'm going to leave you with a line that was Ralph Malph's. I still got it. So it was
Wonderful.
fun. And we actually, just the way that our tickets have set up, we're going back this next Saturday also.
Oh, nice. What's playing
So
next Saturday?
Newsies.
Oh, fun.
I've never seen that. That should be a touring company. So that
Hmm.
should be fun. We caught, they only had three more performances of Squabbles when we were there. So
Gotcha.
we got the very end of that one, and we'll get the very beginning of the next one.
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah.
They're always different shows depending on when you see them.
If you're in our area, we go to the new theater. Um, what's it called? Restaurant and theater, I think.
Mhm. I think so.
So it's fun. It's good food, and
Mhm.
um it's a nice setup, really a real fun place to go. So
Yeah, we've only been once, but it was really fun when we went. So
Katie and I have season tickets. We had planned this out, and now we just have to work it all around everything else that's going on.
yeah, for sure.
So we've rambled for a few minutes. You want to talk
Yeah,
finishes?
let's talk finishes. So, I had 3 finishes since we last talked with each other. That's what
I
happens when
squeaked
we
out
go.
one to make sure I had one in June.
Nice. Yeah, last time we talked, we were like, oh, we gotta get on it so that we can finish something for June, and now here we are. Um, so I'll just kind of go through and show you. So the first thing I finished was Colorful World Striped Skunk from Ink Circles, and it came with this entire kit of stuff. So I haven't finished it into a pillow, and I might need help because the instructions look like you need a sewing machine. So that may be something that I take to my in-laws' house the next time I go. But here it is, just a little thing. This
Oh,
is on a
cute.
32 count limited edition from Mystic Fabrics.
And did that come in the kit?
Yes, yes. So
Okay.
everything here is kit materials.
It
So
looks so pretty on that color.
yeah, it's really a good one, especially with just like everything else kind of being purple. Um, I really like that the scent lines from the flowers are this beautiful pink, and then the odor lines from the skunk is this orange.
You can't imagine why I would like that fabric color.
Oh no, not at all. I'm sure that this color palette is speaking to you, but so this was really fun. There's a companion one too. So I'm gonna have to stitch that up. I didn't pull it out immediately, even though I kind of wanted to, but I'm like, I have other stuff to work on.
It was
Um,
so quick, you may have to bring it to camp.
yeah, that would be fun because that would stitch up quickly at camp. It's all DMC, so that was fun. Excuse me. The next thing I finished Mama Hen from Mill Hill. Last time we talked, I said I was going to make this my 25/7 piece, but really what I did, I get to take a couple of 15-minute breaks at work right now. And so I pulled this out while I was having that break. And here she is
Look
with
at
all the
her.
beads. I just loved stitching her. She looks so tired. Like
You're
I
like,
get,
I can identify.
I feel you, Mama Hen. I feel you. So, I also have the rooster, her companion, who is whistling free and easy with no baby chicks around him. Um, but so I'll have to stitch him too. I'm excited to get to that. There she
Cute.
is. And then this is new stash and a finish. Um, I we went to last week we went to the garage sale that they had at our Ellenhurst. And one of the things that they had there was this beautiful kit, Sapphire Snow from Mill Hill. This was a 2011 series. And it was the full kit for like half the price that a kit usually is. So I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna get it. And it's a beautiful one.
Wow. Oh, and look at the little star, the
Yeah,
snowflake.
yeah. It was so much fun, and as you can see, there's a lot of beads on it. Um, but there is some regular cross stitches in it, a little bit of back stitch, and a couple of Smyrnas, but it's a lot of beads.
That's
But I think,
really pretty.
yeah, I like it. I think it's just beautiful. And looking at some of the others in the series, they look really pretty too. But it looks like the others in the series are all kind of gold and red and green. So I don't know what happened with this guy. He's just a little bit different. Um, and I need to finish this into an ornament because if you are going to camp, this is going to be my smalls exchange. So I'm excited for that.
Yes, and if you're going to camp, the smalls exchange means just a small this year.
Yeah. We're just
So
doing ornaments and we're hanging them on the tree. So we're decorating some trees and then passing them out. What I like about this one is that it really is just kind of reads winter. It doesn't read super, super Christmas. So
it could
I
almost
like
be a Hanukkah ornament.
almost with it being blue. So
Mhm.
hopefully whoever gets that really likes it. So it was a joy to stitch.
Excuse me. I just realized I think we unintentionally matched today.
Oh, yeah, we do. I
We love you more, sure.
love you more shirts.
I
Completely unintentional.
This is
I
like my favorite shirt. So
Yeah, it's just really a comfy shirt. So,
I should say I have like 6 of these now.
well, I now have two because you gave me another one that you found, but this is the old one.
I have one that's really, really pilled that I wear
Mhm.
for my lounging around the house shirt, but I
Yeah.
have others that are newer looking. So,
Right. Right.
okay. My finish is also Keisha related because it's what she gave me for my birthday
Oh,
last year. It's the
oh, you finished it.
2023 Collector's Heart from Heart in Hand.
So cute.
I have several from this series and I really
Mhm.
like this one. And this one was stitched with a cottage garden thread. It is, I was going to look in here, leather bound, um, which is JKO2. So anyway, I have not ironed this. So it is definitely, it has my hoop marks, but there it is.
Ooh, so
And
pretty.
Keisha and I got on and I said, hey, do you mind if I sit here and sew the button on? Look at that cute little button.
That is cute.
I think
I
that's
love that.
called flying geese. I'm not a quilter.
Mm.
What'd you
I
start to?
love that floss.
Yeah, it was
It's
fun. And I played with different ways. Like this big heart, I went around and around, following it around.
Mhm.
This one I stitched up and down. You can tell from how the color
Yeah,
varies. So it's fun to play with those things and just see what comes up.
right.
And I left
Beautiful.
the year 2023
Mhm.
because it's the 2023 collector's heart.
Yeah, so fun.
I love
Love
it.
it.
And thank you. So that's it for finishes, right?
Yeah.
We're going to be a little different this week. Ooh, I know, upset the whole
We're
plan.
always a little different.
But, I have gotten smart enough recently that I have been pulling out my planner and I make us a plan. So
Ah,
it's
nice.
easier for me that way. So we are up to whips, and we have the same first whip,
Yeah.
which is Peacock and Pomegranate from Cottage Garden Samplings. This one is so pretty. Mine is stitched on 30 count Morning Fog from R R. What is
And
yours?
mine is on 40 count 18th Century Blackbird from R and R. I think I misspoke in our last video, but if I ever misspeak, it's all down in the show notes.
So mine is not as exciting as Keisha's because mine's a border that I didn't go finish.
Nice. Mine is some leaves.
But it's almost there. That's what I know.
Yeah. Yeah, we both did this as part of our as a stitch with us this month.
Yes.
So much.
And Katie had purchased a project bag for me right at the time that we were getting ready to start. It's from That's So Calico. And look,
Mhm.
there's a string hanging. Look at that. It's the cool peacock.
Yeah, it's
And I
perfect for her.
already folded it up and put it away, but Kelly took the head from her scraps. She had the head of the peacock, and that's what my needle minder is.
Oh, fun.
So I really love this one. The fabric is just so pretty.
Hmm.
Okay. You want me to do another one?
Yeah, sure. Because I only have one other
Okay. I have a couple more. So I have the one that makes Keisha laugh. P's
one.
and
Yes,
Q's by the Cricket Collection. I love this. This is such a pretty chart. And
it's very pretty.
previously I had, I don't know what I'm stitching on. It'll be down in the show notes. Previously I had the border and everything at the top done. So I got in
Mhm.
just a couple little rows of green down there, but that's a lot of
Nice.
counting.
Yes.
And we were chatting more than stitching, so
Yeah,
I
for
didn't
sure.
get a ton done.
Yeah. And the reason why that makes me laugh is because Lara started it for my birthday one year thinking, oh, Keisha loves things that make her laugh. She loves the color green. Perfect. The one food in the world I will not eat is peas.
And I have this in a bag. I say this wrong every time. Judy's Project Bags and More is the Facebook group. There we go. And I almost always buy florals from her, because that's what I love. And, this is the purple and green together. But Judy finds fun buttons. Um, she has a really cute little antique store close to her, and I'm wondering if that's where she finds a lot of the buttons. But
Oh,
she also does a lot of fun project bags. You probably didn't work on the one that, or did you? Oh, yes, there you go.
so I have this, I think this is a spoonflower fabric with dragons and bunnies and stuff. And I don't use this for a specific project. It's kind of my throw my little bags into a big bag and take this with me
And then
bag.
you have the thread bed with it.
Yep, I have the thread bed too. And I don't know if well, not the thread bed, I have the tray.
The tray. Okay.
Here's the tray.
Judy does lots of fun things that you can have for accessories with your bags for sure.
And maybe I have the thread bed for this, but it just got lost somewhere along.
I couldn't remember what you bought. I knew it was something small. I have
Mhm.
I can't think which of these bags it's in. Maybe it was in that one. I have a thread bed that'll show you kind of where she goes with things. So that's
Oh,
inside of mine, and there's
mhm.
the outside.
Yeah, she's always doing something fun.
So, and she had bags made out of this too. I just missed them. So I got the
Yeah,
thread bed.
right.
Then I have
Yeah,
something.
uh I really like them. They're a good size bag. We get the large. She just sells some smaller ones too. Um,
And they're really nice, especially like for a smaller pattern.
mhm.
They're like that much off probably.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah,
So, okay, do you want to show yours?
I do. So the next thing I worked on, and I'll just kind of show you. So I one last thing to send to Lara. This is Summer Treats from Durene Jones. It's one of her freebies on her Facebook group. So if you like Durene Jones and you're not following her Facebook group, you need to because every Friday she posts something new. Um,
And
so
she
I
really
started
does
this.
share cute stuff in there too.
Yeah, yeah, it's good stuff. Um, so this is really exciting. I started one of the little popsicles. This is on a piece of 37 count Russian tea cake linen.
Ooh,
And so now I'm working on a couple of different R&R linens and I'm like, "Oh, they feel so
they
nice."
do.
Um, I almost messaged you that the other day that I'm like, "Ah, now I have 2 whips on R&R." So this I'm trying to get this stitched up to be my Biscornu because there's going to be a Biscornu finishing class at camp. We'll see if I actually get it done. But uh I just thought that it would be with the little square shape and the donut in the middle that it would be make for a good Biscornu.
It'll be fun, right?
Yeah,
Okay,
I've never finished a Biscornu before, so I'm eager to attend that class that you're teaching. And
it'll be fun.
if I can't figure it out, I'll just catch you after class.
Yeah. Um, so the fun thing about it is that you can do them in any size. For class, I'm doing mine on 20 count Ada. You heard me say
Mhm.
that A word. And I'm going to do it over 2 so that it comes out 10 count. So,
Mhm.
and my piece is 79 by 79
Ooh,
stitches.
so
So
it's gonna
it's
be
going to
huge.
be an 8-inch cushion,
Yeah.
but I feel like that'll let everybody really see what we're doing. And I'm planning, I'll have mine barely started for the finishing
Mhm.
when we get there. But I can pass that some and let people see what it looks like and what we're doing, how we're getting this whole thing done. So
I'm excited. I'm excited for the
it'll be
class.
fun.
So, anyway, that's my other whip. That is probably going to be my new 25/7 projects when I can get it done before camp.
um, well, no, this month, I guess on June 4th. So at the very beginning of the month, I started this Stars by the Drawn Thread with my
Mhm.
friend Jessica, and I don't think either of us got much done. I'm doing mine on a 32 count Harbor Gray, which was a 2020 fabric color of the month from Color and Cotton. And I just started on the whole piece. I'll cut it when I need to. And what I have done, there are threads here, you guys. I haven't cleaned this up at all.
Mm.
I'm starting down in the bottom right corner like I normally do. So what I have is the start of a house.
Oh, nice.
But I was having a hard time seeing that. June
Hmm.
4th would have been when I was still recovering from the lovely gift that some student gave me.
Right.
So there's that one. Let me put that back in here quickly. And then, oh, it doesn't want to go down in there. I may need to switch this out into a bigger bag.
Oh, yeah.
Trade bags with something. Because and this bag will hold it. It's fine. It's just me getting it in there with my
Right.
arthritis and everything makes it kind of a crazy
Yeah.
fit.
Yeah. You want something that's easy. Take in and out.
Yeah. And I'll show you this bag in a little while in haul. Okay. And my last one is Life After Death by Long Dog Samplers.
Oh, I'm so excited to see where you are on this.
I have had all sorts of plans and things with this, and I was trying to get 150 stitches a day, which I have done, absolutely.
Mhm.
But I figured out that if I would do a little more for like 50 days, then I could have a lighter load to finish it out and get it finished by the end of November now.
Oh.
So I made it all the
Ah.
way. I'm so
Wow.
excited. And
Wow.
this has been a couple of big sessions of backstitch to get those vases in up there.
Oh my gosh, the bird.
Is he fun?
I never noticed the bird.
Well, I didn't either until it was time to stitch him. And then I've come all the way down the side and I am at the bottom.
Wow.
So it's, yeah, it's
It
pretty
must feel
fun.
good to have that frame done.
It is. It does, for sure. And this I am stitching on 40 count antique hydrangea. I'm not sure what this says in our thing below, but it is 40 count because I found the bag that the
Mm.
fabric came in. And that's from R and R. I love my R and R fabric. Um, Probably because I was spoiled with it at the LNS that I used for the longest time. And the only reason I don't go there anymore is because they're not there.
Yeah.
But they were friends with the ladies from R&R and always had a great stock of those fabrics. So
Nice.
it brings me good memories. I just really enjoy their fabrics.
Mhm.
So, okay, that's all my whips.
Wow. Good
Are we
whips.
ready for some stash?
Yes. So we didn't tell you that this was how we were switching it up today, is that we were going to talk about stash toward the end because I'm going to show you what I got at the garage sale. So if you wanted to leave and not see all the haul, it's fine. You don't have to.
And we're going to
Um,
talk about plans after that.
yeah. And Laura is going to do a separate haul video just of what she got at the garage sale. She got more, but the reason why I'm not going to film with her is because she's going to film it during the week and it'll be while I'm at work. And so letting her do it by herself gives her a little more flexibility there. But I will show you my early birthday present first though, if I can. Look at how gorgeous this is. So this is some floss from Mrs. Sadis, and this is in the color Oxide, which is a color I have loved since Laura first showed it a long time ago. She's stitching a long dog in it. You're doing pandemic in it, right?
Yes.
So anyway, I love this. And then I was gifted a big old honking piece of white even weave uh, because for our birthday, we are going to stitch Anne Grimshaw by the Scarlet Letter. And it's great big. And Laura's like, well, I could get you the floss for your birthday. Oh, I have a piece of even weave. I don't know if I'm going to try to coffee dye or tea dye this piece of even weave, or if I think there's enough going on that just using the floss on the white would be nice. I'm still kind of undecided on that.
It would be pretty either way.
I think
It'll
so.
it'll be definitely brighter if you leave it white, and it'll
hmm
have more of an antique-ish feel, I think, if you dye it.
Yeah. So still trying to decide what we're doing there, but I'm excited. So we're going to start that the week in between our birthdays. I think we
Like the
had
21st.
the 21st. We're on the 21st, we're starting it, everybody. So
I think
be
that's
ready.
right, because
That's
next
the
week
Sunday.
will be the 7th, and we'll do a
Mhm,
stitch with us. And
mhm.
then the
Oh,
14th is when my video with the stash will come
yeah.
out. So then yes, the next week.
Okay. All right. Sounds good. Unless we wanted to do a so this is us planning in real time. We're a hot mess, as we told you. A regular floss tube that week, and then on the 28th or the 28th, do stitch with us.
If that works easier, we'll do it.
I don't know. We'll get back to you. We'll tell you next week.
So what I'm going to say too is if you have a fairly simple tea or coffee dye video set of instructions, whatever, for
Yeah.
even weave, then post that and Keisha will pick that up and check that out. Because I think
Yeah.
part of it is the time.
Let me know because really uh do I just pour a cup of coffee on top of it? I've read about how to do it, but I need simple and I need can do it while holding a baby who might be fussy and trying to entertain a toddler. Those are the tutorials I need.
Or do them at 10 o'clock at night, right?
Yes, yes. And will I be able to fall asleep after my whole house smells like coffee or tea? Who knows? I'm not sleeping anyway. Uh, the next thing I got, this isn't part of the haul from the garage sale, but Lara gifted me this. This is Queen of Quite a Lot from the Scarlet House, and I'm really excited to stitch this. She said she stitched hers with a bunch of sparkly Krynics and everything. So I don't know what I'll do with it. I'm excited to start that. Um, Also not part of the garage sale, but we were at our LNS and I picked it up anyway. I got this Mill Hill, which is Graveyard Pumpkin. I was originally going to stitch this as my ornament, but then I found that Christmas ornament on the blue one. So I like this one a lot.
Yes.
This one. So I'm excited to stitch him. He looks fun. Okay, so now I'm gonna get into the garage sale stuff. So the first thing I picked up is this piece of even weave that is not it's
Getting a little
oh,
blown out. There you go.
it's kind of pinky and peachy. This isn't the best representation of it, but it's a nice size for a small, and I thought that it'd be fun. It's a piece of 28 count, so I couldn't put anything too big on it, but I'm excited to have that in my stash. And it was, let's see, it was only 250 for this piece of fabric. So
It might be
so
perfect for a frosted pumpkin or a Durene Jones.
yeah, probably so. So I liked that. The next thing I got this magazine. It's the 2011 just cross stitched. I'm gonna cover up down here because they left their address on it. And there's a lot of good stuff in here, but I mostly got it for the Halloween ornaments.
This is the preview issue, right?
Mhm,
Yeah.
mhm.
I love that
Um,
big grinning pumpkin. That's hysterical.
oh yeah, he's fun. I like this pirate sock monkey down here. I really like this pretty formal jack-o'-lantern there. There's a lot of fun stuff in here. Just this little simple cat. Uh,
The Ritter Cup. I know that one.
so I'm excited to stitch a couple things out of here. There's some other good stuff in this magazine too. The magazine was 10 cents, so you couldn't go wrong with that.
Katie said that we should have just bought a whole bunch of those magazines that were
Uh-huh.
10 cents and we could have looked through them. And,
Right.
for a dime.
Yeah. Yeah, you can't go wrong. Um, I also bought this one from Lindy Stitches. This is Merry Manatees. Uh, see the back. You can see the drum. The manatees just go all around the drum.
And at the
I think
very top is the whole design laid out. If you go down a little bit,
oh yeah, sorry. There it is.
that's okay. I'm getting the advantage of looking at the whole thing from the front while you're trying to talk.
So
That's cute.
I'm excited to stitch this one. I've liked this since I first saw it, and I got this one for $3. Um, I've never done a drum finish before, so we'll see. We'll see how it goes.
Well, Lois did say that's what we should do next.
Right. The next thing, and I didn't realize this wasn't the whole set, but from the Cricket collection, I got this is My True Love Gave to Me. And I guess my clue should have been that the picture of 10, 11, and 12 were bigger. Um, but this is a whole set of patterns so I guess there'd be 4 other folios then. A very cute, very fun series. So this one was 20 cents, so couldn't go
And the
wrong with
one
that.
you wanted was, can you show
I
it?
really liked this fun cow right here.
Yes.
So, and there's also a fun goose. So this looks like a fun series. I may have to try to collect the rest of them because it seems really fun.
So it must be the 12 days of Christmas.
Yeah, yeah. The next thing I got was this Prairie Schooler, and this is coming to town, and it's a 2011 limited edition. It was only $2. What I got from looking at this is it looks like Hoffman distributed it, and this was a whole kit that came with the at that time crescent colors um, and the linen. So, but this is just only the pattern. But I really liked the pattern.
That looks like a me chart because it has all those
It
rings
does.
here.
It has well, and I showed it to you.
I
You're like, oh,
know.
well, I'm snapping it up.
That's
And
because I
then,
already have bags and bags.
and then for $1, I got um, this one from Country Cottage Needlework, which says cookies and milk. Just real simple, cookies and
So
milk.
cute.
But I thought it was cute. It looks pretty simple to stitch up, so I may have to. It's two colors of DMC, 2 colors of again crescent colors, so classic color works, and then 1 week dye work. So that would be really simple to kit up. Next one, was 250. I got this. It's from the Blackberry Rabbit, and it's
Which is
called
Foxum
Friendship
Rabbit
Blooms.
now.
Oh, okay.
They combined
Oh,
their two.
gotcha. I kind of wondered because I was like, I've never heard of that before. It's called Friendship Blooms. Really sweet one. And it came with the bird button.
And that is stunning.
Yes, it's very pretty. So I'm excited. I'm excited for this one. The next one I got $3. This is bovine plaid from the Little Stitch Girl, and I just thought it
That
was a really cutesy uh, cow. So I'm
might go on
excited
your
to have.
piece of fabric.
Yeah, that's true. It probably would fit on there. The next thing I got, this was $1.75. I got from Carriage House Samplings I got the multiplication table. So
For the accountant.
for the accountant. And I was like, oh, I could stitch that up and help teach the boys multiplication tables with it. I don't know that but I really, really liked this. I've seen it before and thought about buying it and then didn't. And so when it was there, I was like, all right, I'll take it. Um, the next thing I got, and this was 25 cents. This is from Stony Creek, and it's Haunted Halloween. Got a bunch of different charts in there. What sold me on this one was this candy corn with the little pumpkin down there. And my James told me that he liked this scary ghost.
Oh,
So
that's so cute.
might have to stitch that scary ghost. The next thing I got, this was $4 from the Drawn Thread. I got the sampler game board, which
All
I
those
thought was,
houses, so pretty.
yeah, I thought this was really fun. And it looks like it's all DMC, but I'm really excited. I think it'll be fun to just kind of stitch up each of the little houses. That was kind of what drew me to it is um like, making a challenge to do like, so many houses in a day or whatever.
You'll have to count
Uh
those and see if, figure out how long you want to do it.
yeah. So, very fun. I'm excited about it. This next one cracks me up. So this is I got it for 50 cents and it's maybe one of the best 50 cents I've ever spent. This is Falling Leaves from the Cricket collection. And look at how funny that sheep is dressed up as a pumpkin. I'm so excited about it. Um, it takes a couple of sheep silks. So I'll have to see if I can find that. But I really love that. And then almost at the end, for 50 cents, I got this bluebird from Amy Brooken Designs. And it actually came with the Ada to stitch it on and then the little felt piece for the beak.
Is it already in there, the beak?
No, I think you would, well, actually, yeah, it looks like it's sewn in there. So
One less step for you.
one less step. So yeah, so I just have the little form so I can stitch the whole thing. I'm excited to do that. It's from a series and I may have to find the rest of it. Three birds and a bee. I like all of those. And then the last thing I got, and this was $1, was Happy Thanksgiving. It's from Bent Creek and it's part of their Snapper series. And it came with the snaps. So try not to show you the pattern. It came with the snaps. So I'm excited to stitch that. I really like Bent Creek a lot. So
Me too.
so and it looks like they have an entire like monthly series for these snappers charts. So I might have to look into
Yes,
that.
they did. That was like a whole year that
Mm,
she did that. So
so that might be fun. All right. So whew, I made it through. That was all of the stuff.
okay, I'm gonna start off with this. I'm trying to figure out what's fat back there. This is a bag that I got from that So Kelly Co. and it came with this on it.
Okay.
But it's beautiful. And if you don't know, she is going to close down her shop at the end of
Mhm.
August because she has a new plan. So you should go look and see what things you can get. It also, I got the set, so it came with the Bitsy Keep. If you haven't
Mhm.
used one of these, you can put a small chart in here. This is a magnet to hold your needle, and you can lay your threads on there or your orts on there. It's a really nice set and just gorgeous. So you can still get in and get some great buys from her. She's kind of putting things, she would like to clear out her stock. So she's
Mhm.
taking steps to do that. She also has a bunch of the the thread keeps,
Yes.
and I keep looking and thinking, I would like more of those. So,
Those are perfect for Mill Hills.
well, yeah, and anything, I mean, you can get small ones or you can get bigger ones, but I really
Mhm.
like them. And then I got an order from 123 Stitch because I had asked them to notify me when something was available, and I'll tell you which one that is. But in the meantime, I got Bent Creek lettuce, or yeah, let us be thankful.
Well, that makes me think that we just need to, around Thanksgiving, start Big Creek Thanksgiving things.
And then I have Summer Row. I love
Mm,
that. That may
yes.
have to be pulled out and be one of my crazy July starts. And then I think they're going to stop carrying Marjorie Massey. I mean, these were on these were on clearance, not to be, they weren't reduced anymore, but
Mhm.
they were just on clearance. So this one is Lovebirds from Prairie Girls Sampling, Needle Art by Marjorie Massey.
Oh, cute.
Look at those fun hats and the
Yeah,
birds. And they're just
so
touches
fun.
of color.
Mhm.
And then the other one I got is Peace and the Keys. Let me hold it in the right place. Because they did it either all black or they
Mm,
did it with a little bit of color.
I love that.
Just, I love the simplicity of her patterns. Now, they are big. Like
Mhm.
this is 69 by 196. So
Wow.
that's probably bigger
Oh,
than you think, but
right.
this one was 75 by 155,
Mm,
which I know they're not that wide, but they are bigger than
right.
you think.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. And then the reason that I needed to get things from 123 is from Bent Creek, and it's called Gertie Gobble.
Oh, well, now I gotta get that. That's gotta be our Thanksgiving start. Oh my god.
See, I thought you could pull your crazy lamb out. Where's your lamb?
Yeah.
Grab him. The one that you just
Um,
showed.
oh, yeah.
There you go. Yours is Halloween, mine is
Mine's
Thanksgiving.
they're both fall.
So we can start those together and then we'll do something else. I'll do the let us be thankful and you'll do something else, right?
Yeah, yeah,
That
I've
you
got
just
this.
got. Yeah.
Perfect.
So we got it.
We got a
It's
plan.
fun stuff, right?
Mhm.
Okay, and then kind of into plans a little bit because I get a little crazy. Um, this is like plans and stash all together. I'm just trying to see how much of this I need to pull out. Oh yeah. See, I could be here a hot minute. Um, I think I'll stop there because if I do something else, then I'll show it anyway. So July is my birthday month, July 3rd. Keisha's too.
Mhm.
I take it to the extreme and I stitch from one end to the other and celebrate all month. And
Mhm.
so I kitted up some things. So
Yeah, let's see.
this is one of my things that I kitted up. I'm not going to show you the
Oh,
prices on
yeah.
these today, but it's all DMC. Now, technically, it was wool, and they did this on 10 count and stitched that background.
Whoa.
This, not doing that. Going to use a pretty piece of fabric and just call it good. Katie is stitching the scary sampler. So I got scenic sampler when it came out this year and I kitted it up.
Mhm.
I have a huge fabric stash, so fabric is not a problem. Okay, then I have this cute one from Sam Sarah. Oh,
Very
that's more
cute.
stash that you got, Sam
Oh,
Sarah.
oh, yeah.
And it called for 4 colors and I could only find 2. Or I decided
Well, that was the one that only has like
well,
a couple stitches in
I got
certain
3 of
spots.
them out of the 4. I did not buy a white
Mm.
because I want it to be really good in white. One had fallen out. Then also from Sam Sarah, this was part of a series called Over the Hill. Love
Fun.
that. And I
Yeah.
bought the actually I think it may be called for DMC, and I bought a couple that I thought would be pretty. It only took like 4 or 5 colors.
Nice.
One of the fun ones, oops, I gotta cover those, is this zipper called United We Stand from Bent Creek. And
Yes.
this one you were actually supposed to stitch in pearl cottons, but I bought, so the extras are in here. But then they didn't make everything in a pearl cotton, so they said you would need to use all 6 strands of DMC. This is
Mhm.
supposed to be done on bigger count fabric, but I'm going to do it small, and I bought all of the floss to go in it.
Hmm.
Um, are you noticing a theme here?
Just a little one.
And then I have Liberty from Midsummer Night Designs.
Cute.
And this one I'll talk a little more about. The person who sold this one made changes to it and they like taped and covered things.
Mm.
Like it's a hot mess, and I didn't realize that when I bought it. So that was a little frustrating, but I'm hopefully going to take some steps to get it set up so that I can do it. And these are the colors that it uses.
Ooh,
It's a
very pretty.
blue back there. Midnight. There you go.
Hmm.
So it should be fun to stitch this one. I'm excited. When we were in there this week and kitting up, one of the ladies who was working just would grab, she said, "You're going to kit all of these? You just need floss?" Yes. And she would just take one and go and get all this stuff for me.
Oh, nice.
Then this one, Tree of Life Samplings, is the designer, Jan Alexander. And this one's called Penny America.
Ooh, cute.
Isn't that pretty? Look at all those gorgeous flowers.
Hmm.
Now, it's a lot of gorgeous flowers. It took a lot of
Yeah.
floss. So I really like that. And then one more that I'm thinking about. I need
Okay.
to find the name. It's probably Liberty. This is a full kit from You and I and Friends.
Oh, nice.
And so everything, oops, I just dropped one out of probably there. Um, so when you get their kits, like this came with the linen. She said it may be missing the needle. I think this is the one. No, it was a different one. It says maybe missing the needle, but it came even with the needle, which I got to get out of there because one of them that I looked at had a rusty needle, but all
Mhm.
the little threads are done up in their kits in just little bags.
Oh,
I'm gonna,
fun.
I'm gonna punch holes in the top. Oh, that's the
Uh-huh.
start. I'm gonna punch holes in the top up here
Oh,
and then just
gotcha.
put them on a ring.
Nice. Great idea.
So that's that one. And then for the fall, this is a little ways off, but it was in my bag and I kitted it up. Is Izzy Decayan.
Yes. I need to find mine.
And I just love this, and it takes all DMC.
I love that
So
one so much.
it will be a lot of fun. Uh,
Hmm.
I don't know that there's, I maybe I would go in and choose an overdyed black
Yeah,
just to kind of let it fade out some.
right.
But
Oh no. So fun.
that was enough plans, right? I
That
didn't
was a
think
lot of
that I'm
fun.
really starting all of those in July, but it is fun to have plans. My birthday is on Wednesday. If you want to stitch along with me, get something purple or something Americana, something with a rabbit or a deer, all of those things.
Or stitch on a good piece of R&R.
Yeah,
I
there
always
you
think of
go.
Laura when I stitch on a good piece of R&R.
That works too. I'm very eclectic, so really you could probably stitch on anything and say you're just stitching along with me.
Mhm.
You saw all the stuff I'm working on.
Yeah, for sure. I don't know
And
that I really have too many plans for myself for July.
because I keep talking you into things.
You do, you really do. Um, I need to finish my Biscornu for camp. That might be what gets most of my attention during the month of July, because I don't have a whole lot of stitching time, and I may be getting a model in between that time. So I maybe model stitching might take most of my focus, but that's okay. I really like stitching models, especially from the designer that I get models from, which is Katie Landis. Uh, so yeah, I we'll see what happens. I am I was while we were talking, I was like, do I have enough colors to make that bird? Because this bird looks like a lot of fun. So maybe I'll start this bird. He looks like it's 6 colors of DMC, and I might have a couple of them already. So
Well, and you could even change him to be the colors you want him to be.
oh, that's true. I could make him a green blue bird. But I'll probably do blue because my boy's favorite color is blue, and he'll probably be the one who loves this the most. So, but
Um,
anyway.
yeah, and if you do something for either of our birthday month,
Mhm.
um, just tag us and let us know so that we get to see what you're stitching on too.
Yeah, let's see what are things that are me. Mill Hills. I love Mill Hills, and I love things that make me laugh.
And
So
green.
and green. And, and I hate to eat peas, but if you have a sampler that has peas on it and you stitch on it for me, that will make me laugh a lot.
And we both like Carolyn Manning. So if
Yeah.
you did Manning May, then pull one of
Mhm.
those back out and
Yeah.
stitch on that. So makes more progress.
Really, if you stitch on anything, we both like to
Yeah.
stitch, and that's the thread. That's the thread that holds us all together.
Yes. And we just kind of stitch whatever comes up. I
Mhm.
don't feel like we are definitely in a lane on much of anything. So,
No, no, not at all. So,
well, I think that we have been very rambly today.
oh yeah, and you're getting up to some patriotic shenanigans no matter what happens.
Absolutely. So really then for today, there's nothing left to say but bye.
Bye. Have a good week.